And we are live! Hi! Took me a bit before hold on, the game is being super loud because we're on the main menu. I keep forgetting how loud the game is on the menu. As I was saying, we are live! Took me a bit before coming back to stream because I'm bad at having any kind of schedule apparently. In any case, last time we did the first 3 hours of the game, explored a bit, grabbed a few weapons, and did a few things. Very descriptive, I know. Oh, giant tubes of blood on the back. Neat. We killed the first boss 3 times, even, because we mostly went to the depths. And got poor liver 3 times in total, because the game likes to reuse bosses from the main story in the depths. That being said, today we will be doing the swamps for the most part. We might also do the rest of the city, but I want to start with the swamps so I can get Yakumu's, all of Yakumu's not shard, vestiges. That being said, I believe we got... Yeah. He found the big axe. So since it's a heavy axe, it has a really big base number, and I'm going to sneeze. I've been sneezing all day, I don't know why. Excuse me. What was I going to say? Yes, so it has a much bigger base attack than the regular axe, at the cost of being much heavier. What did I want to say before we started? Nothing, that was about it. Alright. I hope it's not... I hope the stream is going through properly because I've been having some internet issues today. For the most part, it's just been... For the most part, it's just been my Wi-Fi, which for some reason is having issues, but yeah. I'm hoping that it's not going to be an issue with my stream as well. I'm connected by Ethernet, so hopefully it shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. Ah, yes. The swamp. Probably one of my least favorite places in the game. At least as far as getting up to the cathedral is concerned. Mainly because of this. If you go into the water, you are very slow. Oh, hi. Give me a second to remember the buttons. And we know. Right up here.
ここにも高台があるな。ここから何かの目印でも見つかればいいが。
I think I'm gonna sneeze again. One moment. Sorry about that. I don't know why, but I've just been sneezing a bunch. I don't think I have a cold or anything, it's just my nose is irritated for some reason. Gonna explore. Ah, yes. Bonk. I'm gonna explore a bit more before going to on that island over there, because I think it has a cutscene. Oh, nice. That means I've mastered... No, I've not mastered slow remove. Which is really the one we want for... At least for this boss fight. I thought he saw me. Guess not. Oops. I thought my phone was off. There we go.
長いは遠慮したい場所だな。ロストか。
And now Oliver is even less of a boss because we just find his lost form as a not quite regular enemy, but as a mini boss every now and again. Ah yes, the assassin vestige. Okay, the one vestige with one-handed weapon stuff that can be used with... Oh, those guys. That can be used with a... Lance, halberd. but it's not all that great of a blood code, if you ask me.
使えそうか？なんかある。この調子で行こうぜ。
Now with a map, hooray! First time I went through this place, and even last time I played it in my previous playthrough, I didn't get that specific missile for a while. I was already done with the... Ow. I was already done with everything on the... Damn it. In the area before I even managed to find it. Good thing about big hammer is that it staggers well. Like, bonk. I found that for the most part in this game, single encounters are not particularly difficult. In part because you have an ally with you most of the time. But generally speaking, they don't have a lot of health. You can kind of just slap them down for the most part. Bosses are something else entirely. But at least so far, regular enemies are fairly easy to deal with. At least in this specific area. In... what's it called? In the city, it's a bit trickier because there's a lot more small enemies. Here, for the most part, it's just big guys, and usually just in groups of one, maybe two. They hurt a lot when they hit you, as you can see. But they're easy to stun. It's not too much of a problem. I mean, I say that, but I'm about to get my ass kicked. I would say mostly because of the... oh, yeah. I would say mostly because of the terrain, which can't really move properly or anything in waist high water, so it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I see a vestige. Okay, no, so that's the cutscene. Which means I am going to explore more. Okay, he just ended me. Thank you for your help, Yakuni.
水中からも狙われてるぞ。注意しな。いつでもどうぞ。
Oh, I'm done. In forgetting to put on my buff. Oh, they're kicking my ass. I could shenanigan on that one, I was behind him. Oops. I really wish slow resistance did not exist long. Go up. Oh, hi. There we go. I think we found every assassin vestige. We might be missing like one. Like I know we are missing three. Two or three. I can't remember if the assassin vestige one is like a separated thing or if it's just a single. When fighting big guys, it's kind of annoying to figure out the sweet spot in order to give them a backstab. This one is probably going to be my next Blood Veil for a while. It's more or less a straight upgrade from the one they give you at the start. Which I just now realized I did not upgrade at all. Probably should have made it a +3. Might have helped with taking less damage. So I see it shining in the distance. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It must really suck to be a revenant, and when you become a lost, you just become goop. At least some of them are kind of cool when they on some two things. But like goop. And I think that means we've mapped out the first half of this. Honestly, I'm surprised. I thought there was going to be more vestiges. I can't help but feel like I've missed a bunch. I know there's one just around the corner in that little area of here. There's so a mini boss, if I remember correctly, one of the big guys. Go forth, my minion. Perfect. The combo's not being as useful as it was when I was doing my non-stream run, I got to say. Hey, Atlas Vestige. Tiny. Not what I meant to do. Well, thanks a bunch, Shikumo. You saved my stupid ass. So just in case it's not quite clear, those big purple guys, I have not been using the electrify weapon art because it does nothing. They are electricity resistant. I think they are weak to fire, so that might be something to do later. Or something to do if you have fire stuff, but at present I do not. A regen extension effect. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was one of those things. Which means we now have 6 charges of that thing. I think we've explored most everything the first half. which means it's time to move into the second.
さっきも来なかったか。
As soon as I can remember where it's at. Because the way it looks on the map, it just abruptly cuts everywhere. Even if you haven't... Even if it's a section of the map that can be explored. It just cuts super abruptly, so it's hard to tell in which part is a path you've not revealed or explored.
先走るなよ。
We trigger that cutscene. I check something. Okay. Alright, cutscene.
よし。ここから泉の流れをたどる。少し待っていてくれ。どういうことだ。旧市街地に戻れということだろう。何か見落としがあったのかもしれない。とにかく一旦旧市街地に。ヤクモ。女一人で血類狩りか。殊勝なことだ。
私だって手荒な真似はしたくないの。おとなしく血類を渡してくれる。
嫌だと言ったら
奪い取るだ
け。遅いな。子供？
ミアから離れろ。ニコラ、どうして出てきたのよ。だってミアが
暴走しかけてる。血類を狙ったのはその子のためか。
この子に手を出したら心臓をえぐり取るわよ。
ほら受け取れ。そいつのためだ。早く飲ませてやれよ。
ダメだよ。これはミアが飲まないと。バカなこと言わないで。ほら早く飲んで。
症状が回復しない。なぜだ。
足りないのよきっと。もっと血類を集めないと。
おい、お前一人じゃ無理だ。
ありがとう。でも大丈夫だから。さあ行こ
う。なあ、悪いんだけどよ。ああ、分かっている。オゾ。
We met a Russian friend! And so, if you forget to activate the missile, you kind of screwed because you can't respawn here. It's actually kind of funny. So it maps a very big area here. It's really impressive.
そいつは掘り出し物だ。
そう機械焼くな。
I think we're missing... Can make one of the vestiges. We can't do anything with the assassin vestige yet because I don't think can... If I remember correctly, you can't activate vestiges if you haven't done the one before. Some of them do require certain stuff. I am going to hop over to the base because, well, I don't have a lot of regeneration or anything. I will check what vestiges we have access to. I don't think I'm going to watch any of the cutscenes yet, and I'll probably do it at the end of the stream, as I mentioned on the first stream. I'd like to at least check to see if there's anything. Yes. Yeah, okay, so for the... Oh, we can just... Okay, so... Assassin Vestige requires us to do the Assassin Vestiges before it, and the Atlas Vestiges. We don't have to do everything in the thing. It's this one's not all that important, not because 200 Sword Mastery is bad or anything, but because it's super expensive. It's like 36,000 souls, which is really expensive. Guard Reversal, it's nice, but it's not super great either. This one is a lot more interesting because Train Vitality Up is something that will, no matter what core you're on, it will boost your rating. So if you're on B, it will boost it to A, if I'm correct. For now, we're still working on slow removal. After slow removal, I think I'm going to go directly into Atlas. Yeah, we'll do things like this. Alright. I want to talk to you, that's it, next.
Yo.
I think he lined that.
おいおいマジか。こんなに状態のいい日本酒まだ残ってたのか。
He does like it. Nice.
早速今夜は酒盛りだ。また飲みすぎてルイに怒られないようにしないとな。 ありがとよ。
He was happy. Change. We gave him 5 points, so in theory we'd need 10 of those in order to get his weapon.
それじゃあな。
Let me check real quick. I don't think the guy where we in the area where we killed Oliver has or Crossroad. He has some stuff to sell, but I don't think he has that specifically to sell.
よう、各地を巡ってる俺の新よう、旧世代の資材を持ってるなら嗜好品と交
Yeah,
換
he
するよ。
doesn't.
また
So I'm grabbing those because I remember Davis loving them. I don't remember if he has anything interesting for me if I give it to him, but he might. I don't think he has a weapon.
かつて全てだが、彼らもしそこから
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything, but he does have the Hermes, which makes it poison weapon and everything.
匂いは最近あの匂いだ。優しい優しい優しい優しい優しいややや
Oh, he just has a lot more in stock for me now. Huh. Okay, I did not realize they just got more stuff in stock as you gave them things. Makes sense. In a way, they just you're better friend with them, so they give you access to more stuff. Right, I'm not going to grab anything from it. Yeah, 3600. And actually, for the most part, once I look a bit more carefully at Yakumo's ping, I don't really need anything from him that's locked. I mean, two-handed sword mastery would be really nice, but it's expensive. Same with stand firm, it's also really expensive. Strength Vitality up is already the one we can unlock, which I think I'm going to do that right away. I thought it was in the Assassin code, but it's in his. Which sense, honestly. Because I'm going to unlock it in order to be able to buy it right away once it becomes available.
新しいや何を売ってくれるんだい
Yeah, no, nothing. Kind of Muasame's friendship.
どうし
深い眠りから覚めた時、俺たちを迎えてくれたのはあの時見捨てたはずのミゲルだった。大崩壊の後、化け物に食い殺された俺たちは遺体を御堂に回収されて、ボア寄生体とかいうのを埋め込まれて蘇ったらしい。結局また奴隷の日々に逆戻りってわけだ。ほとんどの連中は蘇生に失敗して朽ち果てちまったらしいが、なんとかしてここから抜け出すことができれば。エミリーがミドの実験に耐えている間に、
ヤクモは後悔してたよ。あの時リキたちと喧嘩別れしたこと。
あいつ
他に選択肢はなかったのかって。
知るかい、そんなこと。
大変だ。施設の壁が破壊されて外からロストが。
ちょうどいいじゃねえか。この騒ぎに乗じて逃げるぞ。
ヤクモはどうする？まだ眠ったままみたいだが。
そんなもん決まってるだろ。昔からまっすぐでバカみてえに仲間思いで最後までいけすかねえやつだった。目を覚ましたこいつを一発ぶん殴ってやらねえとこっちの気が済まねえんだよ。
They're friends. So now that I've reached the end of that memory, I'm gonna talk about what we've seen in it. They've mentioned the Great Collapse more than once so far in the game, and clearly here they make a distinction between the Great Collapse and its horrors and the Lost. I already know the plot twist of the game, but I do like the fact that it's not spelled out immediately and you have to kind of read between the lines in order to figure out what they are alluding to all of the times.
これは昔の仲間たちの記憶をたどっていけばわかるんだろうか。あいつらが今頃どうしているのか。そうか、リキたちだったんだな。あの施設から俺を運び出してくれたのは情けねえ。俺だけがのんきに眠ったまま。あいつらは無事に逃げ出せたんだろうか。それともまさか俺のせいで。ああ、わかってる。記憶を探そう。あいつらの思いを受け止めるためにも。
I hope I can lock the utility up any other. I cannot. Oh, more expensive than I thought. Okay. Use of deception, I think. Keep sneezing like that, I'm gonna end the stream sooner rather than later.
何かありそうだな。見ろよ。
Because holy crap, I've done nothing but sneeze in the background. The fun fact, if you fall down here, you die.
これで動きやすくなったぞ。使えるもんはいた
Which is funny because... So none of them are around.
近いぞ。
Oh, this guy. Hey. So because I roasted Sluski, in theory, you don't have to use it. You can just walk through this. Don't. I'm begging you for the sake of your sanity. Don't just drain the water. That way you can see where there are holes and where you're going to die if you go. I think I've completely missed it. Oh, hi. I was about to say, I hear footsteps. Oh, that slime. How far am I from mastering it? You know, I really should just check if I have the mastering items for it, shouldn't I?
待ってろ。今行く。
I've already mastered like 90% of it. Oh, I can. Not because I don't have the MGs. Never mind. Yes, we're killing more slimes. Okay, I missed. I was seeing something, like an item cross in there, but no, it's just the chest that was open. And, when moving the camera, I went fast enough, I thought it was something else. That should be the path forward at some point. There's an item. Must have dropped from those slimes. And came from one of the slimes. Rectal exam. Hello, sir. Fine, I'm dead. Nothing I can do against getting comboed off the cliff. That's a bit cheap and annoying, but okay, let's go.
不足か。ロストがいるな。備えあればってな。
There we go. It's really... It's actually just the really big lad like him that are particularly annoying to get. Well, him and the big ladies as well. I don't know why the big lanky ones are not nearly as annoying to get. A backstabber, they're not super easy, but okay. We've mastered that. So what we're gonna do is... Okay. Alright, I caution minions on that one. Because yes, you can just bonk those guys and they fall to their death.
さて、先行くか。
But for some reason, despite them not being on the screen, the game really wanted me to kill those slimes. In any case, now that we've done that, I'm going to head directly back to the...
あんまり先走るなよ。
I'm gonna say bonfire to the missile. I'm realizing now that every time I pronounce missile, it probably sounds like I'm saying air-to-air missile.
わかるな。
We are going back here because I hunger for the gift of great murder. We are now free to just
後悔しないように準備を
go with Atlas. As you can see, Atlas is basically Berserker, but better. It has a bit less stamina and health. It has slightly better weight limit as well. But for the most part, it's kind of... eh. Once you have Atlas, you don't really need it. It does have better balance for reasons I can't quite grasp. Because Berserkers are supposed to be big on dealing damage, but being kind of crap at taking it. Whereas Atlas, the way it's represented is more like a giant wall, and balance is how easily you get staggered, which is interesting. Anyhow, I'm gonna go for slow resistance. trying to be the resistance. Trying to invite up because of course that's something I learn. The other one I need to learn is guard drain rating up. I say I need to learn it, but I don't really want to learn it. I don't think I'm ever going to use it outside of learning it. But having it is sometimes useful. I'm gonna go with Bloodshot. Just can here. I need to go here. I want Iron Will. Full Blood. Fang. And you don't actually have, even if it's on by default, you don't have to have the ally healing or this the communal gift equipped. So instead I'm just gonna equip Adrenaline. And that should be everything.
助かる。いつでもどうぞ。
I'm gonna show off why I like having full build. That. I took like no damage from that. When getting hit by it, did about 300 without a full blood.
悪いな。
Foul blood, rather. Because it's foul, tarnished. I can use Bardish with it. I can use the Bardish with this one. Oh. I'm going to use the heavy axe. It might seem like the heavy axe and the hammer are the exact same thing, but I dodge much better with a regular heavy axe than with the hammer. I am honestly surprised at myself for managing to parry that. I think it's like the usual, if you try to parry something really hard, but you're gonna struggle because you're focusing too much on something, you're trying to get it exactly right, but then you just do it. Okay, he fell. You just do it and it works without having to focus on it. Ah, yes. This thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to return to Crab. Remember how I said that most enemies are not particularly hard to kill? Oh. Crab is different. He says absolutely annihilating it. It's actually a fairly annoying enemy if you don't kill it quickly because it has... You can fire water projectiles which will track you quite a ways. You can pay attention what key I got though. I think I didn't get the eagle key, which is the thing we needed to go forward. Hi. No. Give me your blood.
使えるもんはいただいとかないとな。
And yeah, it's all of that for just 2 weeks. It's not that area specifically is kind of light on the treasure. The rest of the map is fine, but it just really I fought a mini boss for that. Wow, what chips gonna stay? 8. Should be this.
開通と。おい、向こうにいるのってさっきの女か。言っちまった。一人で探し物か。一人で。弟はどこ行った。まさかはぐれたのかもしれねえ。俺たちも探しに行くぞ。
Right, so now Lady's brother is gone. We need to find him.
脇の穴に気をつけろ。いつでもどうぞ。
Think. Yep. Hello. I don't? What? Oh. Oh, whoops. I did not press a button in order to go to live on Twitch. Oops. I thought I had. Well, it's not quite as bad as the one time I started to stream Parasite Eve and talk to myself for like 3 hours before realizing, oh, I'm not live on anywhere. Hello, Twitch. Sorry about that. I'm dumb. Very, very dumb. Thanks for the heads up, Gen. I don't think I would have noticed otherwise. I don't know, I can't see. Good thing indeed. I think the urchin just killed itself. And that's good. That's great for you, Yakumo. You can see my plan. Can you explain it to me? Because I don't think I have one. Ow. Vector exam. Yakumo is being Dark Soul MVP. He just dodge spamming like hell. Anyhow, how things are going well on your end, Gan. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I think I remember that one. It looks nice. The stats are not actually that bad. Oh. I mean, I'm not good for the upcoming boss because it has less slow resistance. It's more. It's definitely more if you're playing a sort of mage than I am. Unfortunately, I'm going to equip it just to show it. Unfortunately, it has easily. But I will consider the worst parry and blood drain attack. It looks cool because stabby tentacles and all. It definitely looks cool, but I do not vibe with it with its moveset. It's just too slow. As I am the basic bitch who will just try to backhand people. Discovered key. I must have missed a lost somewhere because I'm supposed to have it. Ah, right. You can not go that way. Or can you? Alright, we've got the last assassin fragment. The guy up here should just be... Should just be the guy with the musket. Bonk. Anything else? And now we can drain the next area. Not this one. This one stays undrained. I will run as far ahead as I want, Yakumo. Just keep up. Hi. I'm very sad. I really thought he was just going to kill himself by falling down. But no, invisible walls say nay. Double bonk. I really like Yakumo's Alpha Strike. I already forgot what its name. Hi. No. Best part about doing that, they just give you maximum amount, the full amount, as if you just actually fight for them, so... I don't think it's possible to farm those guys, because respawning them is kind of annoying. You have to run all the way here while fighting a bunch of other things, but it's really nice not to have to worry too much about those monsters hanging off of the ledges, you just bonk them once and you're done. Like this. Not gonna lie, I thought I was about to fall. It would have been really. You know what? I'm gonna let him come up. Mostly because I wanted some more ichor. And hey, I'm not going to complain if I manage to get a parry off of another guy. Ah, yes, anti-slow. The item I should use but never will. Fine. So another climb, there's another climb. Okay, shenanigans, I was nowhere near that attack. What's in this? An Emukuro. Oh, it's one of those one-handed swords. It would be nice if I was using Louis' Vestige block code, but I'm not, so that's kind of not all that useful for. Okay, fire doesn't actually do much. Ah, right, this. We are now officially right before the boss. I've mastered none of the gifts, which is fine by me. And however, glabs removal. Part of me is tempted to see if I can parry those urchins, but at the same time, I know I can't. It's one of those things where you probably can't. I don't think. And that's a spear. I don't think they're like the bone wheels of Dark Souls games, and I don't think you can parry the bone wheels. Because why would you be able to parry the bone wheels? From the looks of everywhere I've been to, we've missed an area in here. So I'm gonna go check it out real quick, see if I've missed anything. I don't think I have. But due diligence and all. That was just where the guy was aiming. Hey. Not in check. We should have all of the vestiges we can get. This map. Apparently cannot read a map. Oh no. Something's going to happen to the baby.
使えるもんはいただいとかないとな。あの燃えてるのはこの野郎。くそ、どこに行きやがった。
Well, the child is dead.
この灰はあの子の。何か来る。
So the very first time I played this game, I was not expecting pole dancing Migu. Especially not pole dancing slime Migu. But I see the developer's vision, and honestly I respect it. Ow. Why do you have so much reach? Rico, Rico, beam! I don't believe you can parry her. I'm certainly not going to try. And now we come to the main issue I have with this game. Screw you. How little your regeneration actually does for you. Yeah, that's fair. It does like 500 HP when I'm not that far into the game and I'm already at triple that. Well, Yakumo's dead and he vanished, so I can't do anything. Except pray very hard that I am not going to die. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Dang it.
よ、大丈夫か?
the fact that the game
相変わらず方向
doesn't heal you much when you actually use your healing factor is my main issue with the game for a very simple reason.
足が
If you use it when you're low on health, you're going to be not all that healthy. You're usually going to be forced to use it twice.
サポートする
It's relatively slow, it's much more...
いつでもどうぞ
the word.
ありがとうよ
It's much more limited, I guess. Mistakes were made. Ah, never mind. Oh no, wait, there it is. Is it going better than last time? Ow. I think because of Big Hammer. I'm playing a very stupid game trying superior. I will recognize that. But I'm also very curious on if you can parrier. That went a lot better than I expected. Last time I had to fight her like 4 or 5 times before I finally managed to kill her. And most of it was just letting Yakumo tank everything, do all the damage while I stayed in the back and threw healing potions at him and did the anti-slow. Don't have the waifu die.
Mia, 行ってくるね。
すまないが時間だ。
あまり寝坊しちゃダメだよ。
I don't know if it was super visible, but that's Mia. I think that's I think that's the model of the Rune at the very start who enslaves you. I think it's just a generic design, so it doesn't mean anything. But anyway, yeah. Interestingly, it's a bit hard to tell, but
きっと怒るだろうな。
the guy next to Nikla is the guy who just killed him.
二度と外には出られなくなる。本当にいいのか？
Which, I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, honestly.
ミアは僕が守るから。
敬意を払おう。お前はその覚悟。
Flashbang, why game? Ooh, snow. I've never actually managed to get to this specific area in the game. I've always stopped at the cathedral.
この記憶はあの子の。でもどういうことなんだ。雪の降る山、ここに何が。この記憶は雪の降る。一緒にいたのは間違いなくあの男だよな。二人は知り合いだったのか。どうなってんだ一体。一緒にいたのは。
So, if you're confused, that's fine. Because I didn't do things in order. You're not really supposed to be doing the swamp so early, I don't think. You're supposed to do the... why do I say first? You're supposed to do the city first, that's for sure, because you start in the city. But then I'm pretty sure the game also wants you to do... I forget the name of the place, I'm just going to call it the Coral Highway.
収まったら一度拠点に。
What was I going to say? I forgot. Yeah, you're supposed to do the sort of Coral Highway area before going all the way down here. I'm pretty sure, at least. I've never done it that way, but... Eh.
みんなの探索のおかげで、どの武器を強化したい？
And now we can have access to Migu's weapon. I've never actually used it.
それじゃあ気をつけてね。
例の女なら今は個室の方で眠ってるはずだ。村雨が定期的に様子を見てくれてる。あんなことがあった後だからな。落ち着くまではここに置いておいた方がいいだろう。まあ心配ないとは思うが、念のためお前の方でも気に留めておいてくれ。それじゃ。雪の降る山か。どこかに情報が残されているかもしれないな。少し調べてみるか。
I think he'll like the...
文学書か。もしよかったらと。
He liked the book.
準備ができし。
With all that being said... Yeah, we're gonna do all of the vestiges of the area we've just cleared. It's gonna take a while, so bear with me.
そこら中化け物だらけだ。ここから早いとこ逃げ出さねえと。
待ってリキ、さっきの戦いで怪我人が。
なもん置いていけ。怪我人の重りなんてしてたら命がいくらあっても足りねえぞ。
この先に確か檻に囲まれた建物があったはずだ。一旦そこに避難しよう。
はあ？正気かよ、ヤクナ。
What a lovely person, this Ricky.
負傷者が回復するまでここに残るだと。外を見てみろ、化け物だらけだ。今は動けるやつだけでも協力して活路を見出すべきだ。
そ そのために仲間を見捨てろってのか。だったらここで死んだ方がマシだ。
もうついていけねえよ、お前には。俺たちだけでも生き延びてやる。じゃあな、ヤク。
よかったのかな、これで。
仕方ないよ。この先どうなるかなんて誰にもわからないんだし。ねえヤクモ。ヤクモ。
ああ、そうだな。
Yes. My poor eyes.
仲間を見捨てないか。俺はこの時リキについていった仲間たちを
No, you're not.
たようなもんだよな。
You're really not, Yakumo.
残った俺たちは全滅した。もしもっと話し合っていれば全滅だけは免れていたかもしれない。
Because it's just kind of a dick, Yakumo. You didn't really do anything bad, I don't think.
ありがとな。でもよ、たまに考えちまうんだ。あいつらは俺を恨んで死んでいったんじゃないかって。まあ今さら考えたところで答えなんか出ないんだけどな。
どうしたの？
孤立した部隊を助けに来て気でも触れたか、ヤクモ。殺されに行くようなもんだ。
大切な仲間なんだ。見過ごすわけにはいかないだろう。
てめえはいっつもそうだ。人の意見なんて聞きやしねえ。援護は一度きりだ。あとはお前が何とかしろよ。
I wish you could run in those sections. I don't know, just walk slowly.
俺たちの商売を邪魔したのは。
商売ってのは楼閣品の横流しのことか。お前らがやってんのはただの盗人だ。リキ、みなしごだった俺たちがわけもわからねえままにミドウの何もかも奪われちまった俺たちが自分より弱いやつから奪ってどうすんだよ。
いい子ぶりやがって。てめえのそういうところが気に食わねえんだ。表に出ろよ。今度こそ白黒はっきりさせてやる。どっちの方が上かってことを。
But the second time they've mentioned a guy named Mido. It does not sound great. Because here it's implying that he grabbed a bunch of orphans, and last time they mentioned him injecting like the boar parasite, which is what turns you into revenants, into dead people, so...
お前相手に手加減なんてしたら死んじまうからな。
As so human experimentations. So whoever he is, I hope he's dead. I bet you we're just going to meet him later and he's going to be the hugest dick out. Absolute monster.
負けず嫌いというかなんというか、リキにはガキの頃から目の敵みたいにされててよ。
I think he just doesn't like you.
何をするにも意見が合わないことが多くて、しょっちゅう喧嘩してたような気がするな。お世辞にもいいやつとは言えねえが、 自分の気持ちに正直でまっすぐなやつだった。
どうした？
And last 2 vestiges, and we're done for at least today in terms of vestiges. I'm probably going to keep going for it and more. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Coral Highlands.
これでよかったのか、リキ。ヤクモたちを置いてきちまって。
この災害のおかげで奴隷みてえな傭兵家業から抜け出すチャンスが巡ってきたんだ。こんなところで死んでたまるか。
でもどうやって逃げ出すつもりだ？
救助ヘリを探す。化け物の少ないエリアを回れば一つや二つ見つかるはずだ。
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the Coral Highlands today. I might start it,
おいリキ、ついに見つけたぞ。
but
救助ヘリだ。おい。嘘だろ。あの化け物、ヘリを噛み砕きやがった。
クソが手当たり次第に食い散らかしやがって。
もう逃げる場所なんて。
諦めんじゃねえ。生きて帰るぞ絶対に。
I think in the future I'm just going to do every single vestige in order, from 1 to whatever.
力の部隊も
Because doing
やられ
2 before 1 is weird.
あの時もし俺たちが一緒だったら
You can say what would have happened.
悪いがあいつらの他の記憶を探すのを手伝ってくれないか。
Knowing what you guys thought, I don't think it will change much, honestly.
どうしたの？
ダメだリキ。外に出たのはいいけどロストの数が。
役を見捨てて逃げるしかねえってか。畜生が二度も見捨てられるわけねえだろ。いいかお前ら絶対に生き残るぞ。ヤクモの野郎ぶん殴るまではな。
That might be stupid of me, but that's something I never quite got.
ほんといけすかねえやつだったよお前は。でもよお前は俺の憧れだった。あんなクソみたいな生活の中でまっすぐなピカピカした瞳を持ったお前みたいになりたくて。案外悪くないもんだな。仲間のために命を懸けるってのも。
There's something I don't quite get with this story in particular, and just the Lost in general. The Lost are kind of implied to be violent monsters with no real intelligence behind them. And you can, as a revenant, you can't die unless your heart is destroyed. You just revive later. And since it's very much implied, you just come back randomly as a cloud of particles, and that's not just your character and its allies doing that for gameplay purposes. I don't quite understand how so many of those NPC Revenant just died. I would not be entirely surprised if there was actually just a memoryless Ricky running around going, who am I?
ずっと恨まれてるもんだと思ってたが、
Yo, put some points on, please.
こんな思いで俺を
I am begging you, woman. None of those options are good options, but
俺にはもったいないくらいだ。俺はあいつらの思いを背負
Ew,
って
please.
俺という形をこれからも貫いていこうと思う。
You're gonna catch a cold.
せめてもの恩返しだと思うんだ。ありがとな。俺は俺らしく仲間を、そしてお前を支えていく。これからもよろしく頼む。
Yakumo in Ricky's story is kind of just meh, whatever to me. I don't think it's bad, but it's just sort of, yeah, okay, I guess that happened. It's nice lore, but I'd say that's about it. Valuables. I think she likes antique coins.
ありがたくもらっとくよ。
She does not particularly like coins. Frugality. Sells to her. Gonna sell all those masters. Actually, yes. But that Sword Master is not something I'm ever going to grab. But the impact wave could be pretty interesting if it's true. And now we go to the parking garage. And I never opened that. I really just didn't do anything in that. In the city. I found the path down just so I could get Yakumo's blood code, and apparently it. I see, because it's good.
悪いな。
Just foul blood alone makes it worth it. Forget. It is Vitality B, so you can't really use it on everything. Wow. I was not expecting to parry that one. I pressed it mostly as a joke to see if it did anything. Aye. Turns out it did.
交差点か
Point. Thanks. You saved my butt.
バレバレなんだよ
Ah, those guys really want to give me hyper concentrates. Cool. Now we have lists. Uh,
早速降りてみるか
あんたこの先に行くのか。悪いことは言わねえ。今はやめとけ。穴の奥にめちゃくちゃ強いロストがいてよ。俺もそいつのせいで仲間とはぐれちまった。探しに行きてえけど、あんな強いロストがいたんじゃ。くそ、どうすりゃいいんだ。なあ、あんた。もし俺の仲間を見かけたら教えてくれ。俺と同じ保護区のドッグタグが目印だ。
I think I'm just going to switch back to the English voice acting. I don't love it, but in terms of streaming experience, I think just having the English voice acting will be better for people who only pay half attention, like have it in the background and stuff. Okay.
備えあれば
But in order to change that, I need to go into the main menu, which
お前それ
I'll do that at the next time I'm at a missile. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Yeah, come on. That guy, not you. So, yeah, yeah.
使えそうか
Surely the hammer is the answer to everything here. But will it be the answer to monkeys?
場所で
It appears that yes, it will be the answer to monkeys.
お前なかなか筋がいいな数ブロック丸ごと谷の底か
You're not going to look at me fast enough and I can just backstab you. I will just backstab you, dude. I'm not going to go that way yet.
あんなところを掘って何が様子が違う
There And that's another
それ
vestige. It's about the only thing important over there, except more souls. Which one? There's a bunch of not dead people here. I could kill them. Ah, c'est Yakumo, dude. Thank you, Yakumo. You're a ruler one. You and your big stabber.
駐車場だな。
If we go that way, we're gonna have an enemy that aggroes. Just keep forgetting.
ここから登れたのか。
And a path upward.
おっと。 上の宿り木で一休みするか。使えるもんはいただいとかないとな。
Actually, you know what? Yes, I will just take a break as a mission.
悪い、すぐ行く。
I'm really gonna have to look up how you pronounce that word. And prepare for very loud music. Why so loud? I do not know. And now they will be speaking English once more. Apogee sur the sound. I was unfortunately shrimping.
Okay, let's get this task done.
I don't know why, but I don't like his voice.
Don't run too far ahead.
I think I've missed a vestige.
Being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
Been missing vestiges. Oops.
Right in the middle of the skyscraper. Hold on. I'm on my way. No harm in being prepared.
So I think I heard a vestige somewhere around here from Bill.
Be prepared for an ambush. So many hiding spots among these vehicles.
I can't believe that first attack missed. There it is.
Must be
That's
letting
a
my
real
image
gem.
slip.
Look down below. It looks like a graveyard.
I think it looks like a graveyard.
Sorry. Moving out.
So we found Hunter vestige. I sworn I heard another vestige somewhere. Which is kind of weird because I thought I grabbed from here.
Got a fight waiting above, huh?
Oh, that's the one. That's why I heard things.
Let's open it up and see, shall we? You have
Zweihander. And this is a place I dislike the most in this entire area.
Stay away from the edge, okay?
Because big ladies are to fight on a small ledge.
Don't fall here.
It's just a bunch of gun persons otherwise. Hopefully it's going to be enough. Oh yeah, so you can... I wasn't sure how you could draw across the bridge, I couldn't remember. Shame backstab, my beloved. Thank you for pumping up my max icon. Oh, you could just kill them all. Okay.
Good stuff.
Once again, Yakumo proves himself to be much better than Louis.
That's a big help.
I'm sorry, Louis, but your hair is just bad.
This is serious.
The parade of this area is a parade of large ADs because I think there's another. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, nice. I knew there was a third guy that was supposed to be. What? Okay. Game did not like me insulting Louis, apparently. Please don't be completely broken. Thankfully, I don't think we lost much.
Look at
Here's
me,
hoping we
being
find something
threatened by a
interesting.
little boy.
I should be able to just go up, kill big lady again.
Can't see far, so move carefully.
Oh, screw you.
Pick up something we can use? So many hiding spots among these vehicles.
Hey. Just in case, since we had that crash, I'm gonna rest at the bonfire. I'm gonna call them bonfire. That way I don't risk embarrassing myself. Calling them missile. Mistle.
Wanna take a break and missile up above?
Missile.
No
Or whatever
worries.
else their name is supposed to be. There's a bunch of people now. Okay, no, they don't count.
Don't run off on me now. Don't fall here. Leave it to me.
Need to change. I kind of wish I could get a corrupted axe. It looks nice.
Bring it any time.
Chain backstab, maybe loved. Oh, there's a shiny. Gimme. More money. Dang it, I forgot the chest.
That's a real gem. I see something. Let's look forward to this. You have to take whatever you can use.
One of them.
Fighting here would be a bad idea.
Tell me about it.
This could fall at any time, huh? This is serious. Prepare for a real fight.
No more big lady. Again, please don't crash, game. Thank you. I think I mentioned it last stream, but enemies have a chance to drop any weapon they carry. I'm pretty sure. So I think if I wanted to, I could just farm the big lady and eventually they drop the big axe. Or big hammer. They do have a big hammer. Not claw +1. Ooh, I'm a vampire.
Prepare now, so you don't regret it
And
later.
I can definitely tell you're supposed to do this before going down into the depths of the swamp, because it gives you +1 stuff, not +3. Fine. Fine.
Looks like we're in what used to be the suburbs. This place used to be a park, huh?
Possibly. Ah, nice. And let me check my notes. Alright. I've clearly missed a ton of stuff.
Pick up something we can use?
Because we're about to face against the boss. It's literally just right around the corner. We kill those guys, and once we're done with them, the boss is just right there. There's a vestige right here.
Moving out. Kevin, there's a boy. I wish we could take it home with us. Hey, that's reverence.
Which means we're still missing. I think the first vestige is one we'll get at the start of the next area, but we are still missing one vestige. Teleport back to the entrance. Since this area is more or less oyster now, I'm gonna explore a bit more.
That place was too tight.
See if I can't find the thing I'm looking for. And also do this guy's quest.
Finally, at last, someone's here. I woke up and everything was in shambles. I don't know what's going on. I have no mask and this thirst feels like it's going to kill me.
You have a mask right here now, buddy.
Around. It's wandering up ahead. Please do something about it. I can't get out of here until you do.
There are some small quests like this one. Where you do something, in this case, just kill this guy, and once you're done, you go talk to the guy, to the other guy.
Taking down a monster like that, incredible. I've forgotten so much. Everything that happened to me is foggy. The last thing I recall is the city falling apart and all those horrors showing up. Yeah, those huge, awful horrors. They smashed my house. If I go back there, I might remember more. Anyway, thank you for saving me.
A pleasure. I'm pretty sure he's just going to turn to a loss later.
Blind spots.
So I'm trying to remember where the other fragments could be. I might be wrong and you don't have access to it yet?
You have to take whatever you can use. It's the parking garage. There's a mess of lost over there.
Because now we're at the parking garage, so...
We're right in the middle of the skyscraper. No harm in being prepared. Don't let them back into the corner.
Just gonna run past most things. Is it near the big hole, maybe?
Not want to jump down. I'd be pretty bummed if this thing wasn't working.
No, that's a new area, so it shouldn't be here.
Okay, that's one fight down.
Right, so I wasn't quite at the bus.
This thing sure is taking.
So now I'm wondering if maybe I just didn't go far enough to find the other vestige.
That's a hell of a hole.
We do have a quest to do here, so I'm gonna do that real quick. After that we go bully the boss.
Hold on. I'm on my way. I can see well enough in the dark. This mist. Hey, that's... We're safe for now, at least. Bring it any time. Swarming today.
Alright, it's here.
Might be better to avoid fighting for now.
I was right, it just didn't go far enough. I just didn't think the game would put two vestiges so close to one another. And behold, the boss arena. Before I go kill the boss, I'm going to finish up the quest in this area real quick. I didn't realize they were unlocked right away. Yeah, I think. Easier.
Sorry. Moving out. It's you again.
It's me again.
You're revenants, right? I guess I am too. I'm no longer human. I've died and come back as an undying creature. That's why I tried to fight the Lost too. They killed me, and I ended up dropping my weapon. Now I'm so scared I can barely move. What a joke. I can't fight without a weapon.
Want to take a break? Get the missile up above?
Yeah. Bugger. It took me until now to realize those guys with the scarf actually have some amount of like, eliteness. Because this guy here has white everything. He has a white armor and scarf, but some of them have red armor and scarf, and the guy in red are not as strong as the guy in white. They're not as big. Two dudes trying to fight the Lost with a weapon that's kind of trash as well. I don't think you can equip it, but I think you can look. Yeah, he said. I think you can look at it. Yeah. A weapon that is barely fit for fighting the Lost. Oh. Again, no wonder you died. Do you want something that's better, or...
Not an ideal battle.
Monkey is magic. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy.
That didn't take too much effort. Dog food before they get hurt.
And once again, I mentioned dispersing, meaning that it's actually something that does happen in game to, well, in universe to people. They just turn into sparkly particles. Now,
Bring it any time.
In unrelated news, completely unrelated to this game, I've been playing a bunch of Pacific Drive. And honestly, I quite like the game. I tried to stream it a while back, but I don't think I think it was a good thing I didn't finish streaming it, because I don't think it would have been a good streaming game, especially not with how I've been playing it.
On our way down.
That dog tag you have belongs to one of my friends. It's stained with ash. That means
But overall, I would recommend it.
one of my other friends is in danger. After we left the shelter and came all this way.
You left the shelter?
Yeah, the government protective shelter I live in started having a serious blood bead shortage. So we hiked out here to look for blood beads. In dangerous places like this, where Cerberus doesn't hunt the lost. No, I'm not turning back. Not until I have some blood beads. I can't just sit back and twiddle my thumbs while the supply of blood beads dries up. I've got a family back home that's counting on me. Yeah, I've got a wife. She's way too good for me, too.
Good on you, dude.
Just sit back. I've got...
I hope it works out for you. I don't think it will, but...
The decision is yours. You got a fork. Which way will it be?
It's away because it's faster. I do like the hammer, how much of a good bonking stick it is. Last time I played this game, I kind of just slept on the hammer. I didn't really realize it had the exact same moveset, well, almost the exact same moveset as the axe, which was what I was mostly using, because it has a fairly quick moveset, fairly wide, does plenty of damage.
That's a real gem.
Well, that was the last hunter vestige we were looking for.
Did you find this weapon for me? I owe you a debt. With this, now I can fight again. I need to train and grow strong quickly. The horrors from the Great Collapse might show up again, right? I'll be food for them if I don't improve.
Right, I'm confused. I just realized that maybe we didn't give him his weapon back and just gave him a weapon which we've randomly found. Which, if that's the case, good job, me. You gave him a shitty weapon instead of a good weapon like the ones you have in your heads. Okay, so now I want to try to I was going to say what I want to try to do is get as much drain energy as I can. Maximum max icon, but apparently game decided no. Those guys just did not attack me.
Wanna try to get the drop on him?
Come on, big lady. There we go.
Bring it anytime.
12. It's not much, but that should be enough, at least. And so the boss is all about Venom, which is kind of annoying, but not as annoying as Slow, which thankfully I was not affected by last time.
Let go of me!
We lost the race. Well, strength succeeds where speed fails. Wait, this place is...
This place, it's a boss arena. Something's going to come out.
Hurry it up, damn wretch! Without your blood, we'll all suffer. Or didn't you think about that when you ran off?
Deserved. The people who made this game are true gooners.
Take him somewhere safe.
You owe me for this.
Just kick him.
This is the real thing.
Butterfly of Delirium! It's fine. Now. Now. I don't think it was pain super visible, but it's now in phase 2. Which means it has longer... that's right. This game loves its attack that just track for you for some reason. You'd think dodge rolling behind... You'd think dodge rolling behind a monster would mean, oh, so I've dodged the big ball of poison, it just cuffed my way, but no. No, it does not. Alright, first time. I'm honestly surprised. With how the start went, I was expecting to just not get it.
You awake?
You? I remember you. Where's the girl? Answer me! Where did you take her?
We're taking custody of the girl.
That human belongs to us. We will take her back.
Humans aren't property. They have the same right to live that any of us do.
Don't give me that noble act. They have no rights. And why shouldn't we feed on them? We're the ones keeping them safe after all. Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans. If blood is the only price they have to pay, then they have a pretty good deal.
And this is why I don't think this
Do whatever you want with them.
dubbing is great.
And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs.
That should be enough to get you through a month or so.
Whoa, whoa. Hold on a minute.
Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning.
No way. The Crimson Sword? I guess we'll be rationing for a while. Oh well. What is lost can be found again.
I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
Like, in the cutscene, the guy was just pulling his heart out. He was slamming on the ground, complaining, doing everything he could to try and make you feel like he was the victim and everything. And in the voiceover, the flattest thing you could imagine, just, well, the humans don't have rights, you know? Barely any inflection, any anger, just...
I bet she ran deeper inside. Let's go in after her.
Truly a disappointment.
Okay, we can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out. Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right then.
Convenient escalator.
I know you're there.
Elevator.
What are you?
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it! Day after day having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal!
You're right. And we can help you. I know someone who can take you to one of the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
Everything you need to know is on that paper. You're the one who decides how you live.
But why?
I think the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. All right, we should hurry.
I thought all revenants were the same. But I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh? Sorry about earlier. I'll try to be more positive about the shelter. Thanks for helping me out.
A pleasure, human woman number one.
I thought all revenants were the same. Sorry, thanks.
sure we'll.
She's got to do what she's got to do. And we need to continue our investigation. This elevator is safe, right?
I'm sure what you'll find in the government shelter is totally safe and not at all prone for horrible experiments.
If we keep exploring and the miasma clears, more revenants should return in search of blood beads.
And actually, no, shockingly, that's not a joke. You see her a bit later at the home base, and she's fine. The first time I saw this, I was really expecting her to just vanish from the narrative until we found her corpse later towards the end game when it's revealed that the government is actually evil. But yeah,
Way
no.
is still narrow. Proceed with care.
Government is apparently not evil in the least, which is kind of refreshing.
This place has changed completely too.
That's right.
Yeah. Seems like everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance. Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing.
It's my fault.
You say something, Louis?
No.
Why didn't I?
Is this really my...
That's got to be unpleasant. I know we are supposed to be immortal and all, but having a crystal stab you like that cannot be pleasant.
Hey there, Louis. Are your classes done for the day?
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good mood today, too. Go on ahead and see her. Here's your visitation pass.
Thanks.
And then, what did the professor say?
He said, well, there's no cure like the obscure.
Another groaner.
I hope the experiments end soon. So, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me, so don't worry. I'm the only one who can do it. And I have you and the others watching over me. So I'll be okay. Anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more of your stories from school.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't think they did, but my boobs have jiggle physics.
Is school on a break right now?
Yeah. The professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Does it hurt?
Yeah. Why?
Huh?
Why does it have to be me?
Cruz, are you okay?
This is one of the longer sections.
Won't stop fighting. I won't give up. So stay with me. Please. Please, Louis. I'm sorry.
Cruz, I can't.
Stop me. Please. Please. Kill me.
I can't!
The presentation of those memories is really solid when they actually do more than just you walk around and islands pop up. So something really bad went down, huh? I don't think the experiment went well.
What have I done?
At all.
Why didn't I?
Louis did not have a good time.
That was real. A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... from when Cruz frenzied. Guess I can't really hide anything from you, huh? That was real.
I'm still not completely sure what happened back then. All I know is that when I finally came to, I was a revenant. I heard a lot of folks died then, but I heard...
So I think I'm going to change my appearance real quick after we're done with this.
Nobody would want to relive that. I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy. So many people lost their lives, including my sister. I wanted to forget my frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst. Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system, and humans and revenants will finally be able to live together in peace. I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do.
Then stop talking about it, and let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what? You can't charge forward if you're always looking back.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Huh. Here's a good place to rest.
To the base. Not much of a change, but the way... So the spike on the gauntlet does have physics, and that's the reason why my shoulder cape always was really behind me, because it gets caught on it and it doesn't go away. I really forgot I had impact wave now. That being said, I'm gonna do...
What is it?
What time is it? Yeah, it's almost time for me to stop my stream. So I'm gonna do the vestiges we've unlocked, and then I will end my stream. Yes, I'm dexterity up. Probably should get that later. Normally you're supposed to start with the Prometheus vestiges, but I'm curious to see if it changes anything in Louis' dialogue if you start with the Hunter vestiges. I don't think it does.
Listen up. Our scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your heart, and you will never die. Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
And then all of my friends died. I'm pretty sure that's actually what he says next.
Friends.
Yeah, kind of.
It's their own damn fault. Kids should flash blood beads around like that if they want to stay out of trouble. They were practically begging for us to lift them. But hey, don't be worried though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is. Damn you! You enjoy it!
No. Oops.
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural. I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids, ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
Okay, no, never mind. It's just weird like that. Oh. I guess I'm putting my cool hand on my other side because game does not like it being on this side apparently.
Revenant boy who I met in my travels and, in the end, brought to his death. He was someone that I never should have forgotten. It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. Discover things that are painful to confront, but I made a decision to face my past head on. That's how our world is. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. There's no shortage of people who will exploit others to make their own lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sort on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
And back to the lady who apparently is allergic to clothes. More hunter vestiges, which is probably a vestige I will never use!
Louis, why do you keep bringing blood beads to some random kid like me?
There isn't really a particular reason, but if I had to give one, I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
That's... Don't keep risking your life for me, Louis. You can't.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
Louis.
Thirsty.
Louis kept bringing me blood beads, which spared me from the constant struggle other revenants faced over them. There was no fear of being turned to ash or becoming one of the lost. I had blood beads, and that meant I had peace for myself. It was all mine.
My precious.
Is that really okay? The shortage must be hitting you too. Here, take them. They're yours. Don't worry about me. Being the only survivor would be boring anyway. And, you know, we rely on each other to survive, right? That's what people do.
Kevin was a good kid.
You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads, aren't you?
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then how about you pass some along to us? After all, we've been hurting since one of our kids turned lost.
I don't have that many. Even if I did, I wouldn't give a single bead to bastards like you.
You stupid punk. In that case, we'll just take him by force.
Lovely people.
Sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
What is it?
Finally, he was wearing kind of clothes. Sort of, kind of, not really.
Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady. That hurt.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
She's painted ass.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? You plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall?
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
Blood spray, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden, and I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
Nice music though.
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane.
Oh please, you're close.
Yeah, even if I don't want to. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them. And the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is. So the kid found the blood spring after all, Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
He's nicer than she looks. Ah, damn it, she's sleeping.
What is it?
Alright. 3 more vestiges, let's go!
Where am I? Am I still alive? No. I know this feeling. I've come back to life again.
I really like the idea, but I think it's way too spread out.
Back there. Cruz. Everyone was... Each time I learned something new about our world, or the state of those living in it, my feelings of guilt pierced me even deeper. Starving revenants fighting each other for a handful of blood beads, and the ranks of the lost swelling with each successive conflict. I spend my restless days in battle, trying to keep my head above water. Only when I'm engaged in the rush of combat can I close my eyes to the gravity of what I've done.
My guy has something of a...
Are you helping me? These blood beads.
complex.
Those men lying over there ordered you to find them, right? Well, now you can keep them. Far too many people keep revenants as thralls these days. Stay safe and watch yourself out there.
My name is Kevin. I could give you a hand with whatever.
I'll see you. Here's what I was able to bring. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I do this because I want to. Don't worry about me, all right?
Tell me if I can help with something. I'll do whatever I can for you.
The quote-unquote funniest part about Louis is that the thing he feels super guilty for was not killing his girlfriend fast enough, if what I'm understanding things correctly. Like, she asked him to kill her and he didn't, understandably.
Back then, I had no idea what would
And now he blames himself, which is
Operation Queenslayer dragged on with no
kind of funny.
Even children were turned into revenants and sent out to fight. And then, when it was over, both the strong and the weak were ravaged by bloodthirst. But with resources thin, they had nowhere to turn. I wanted to do something, to do anything to help. That's honestly all there was to it. It never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such a tragedy.
What is it?
Two more.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine.
I think this one, the last one, are fairly short.
That pattern was broken. When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin.
Yep, short one. Thankfully, those two won't drag out for too long.
I thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads, that it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. Actually, I heard another revenant attacked him for those same blood beads shortly after, and he became one of the lost.
Karma.
I won't let myself forget again.
What is it?
One more vestige, please.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm afraid it's so funny. But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
Poor kid.
That was... Kevin, you wanted to... Yeah. I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving no more than handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while doing nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've done. But I also won't let that stop me from trying to help others. That's what I've decided. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was necessary. Now, this is all I can do for her. And the world. It doesn't change what happened, or the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
You say you're responsible for his death. Sure, you do you. And with that, we're going to call this stream to an end. And I did feel, like, once again, I really enjoy the vestiges and the memory thing, but I do feel like it kind of drags on for a while after a bit. I kind of wish it didn't. I don't know, I feel like if there were less of them it'd be better. but also not. It's a difficult way to. It's a difficult thing to balance, but I do feel like the amount of time we spent in Yakumo's Remnants was about right, but Kevin's and Louis' Remnants Vestiges was a bit too long. It dragged on some, I'd say. In any case, thanks a bunch for coming to the stream, and have a good one. I will stream again tomorrow, and it will be Voices of the Void once again. I think I will do 1 or 2 streams of Voices of the Void. After that, back to this game. Anyway, excuse me. Have a good one, and if you like the stream, give me a like. I won't ask for a comment or a subscribe because I don't think my streams are very worth it, but a like would be appreciated. And see you around. Bye bye.